Good morning, it's Bev at Planetcrochet and welcome back to my channel. Apologies sincerely for not uploading any other video for the Hedgehog, and this is due to our granddaughter has just left. We've had her for just under a week, and also we've been away to Scotland for 2 weeks before, so I've not had time, and then life as well, so I apologise. Anyway, you may wonder why on earth have I got blue. I'll explain. But you do, for the body, need the dark brown and the other colour, the lighter one. I'm not going to use this because I tried before and the colours just did not work. For the little tummy, you want this one, the lighter one. For the body, yes, this is a different colour brown. It's out of my own stash. You want the dark brown that's in the kit, same as the back of the head for the Hedgehog. If you haven't done that head as well, I'll leave a link below. The reason I'm using blue is because it's easier to see. I've tried the dark and it doesn't work. Now the body, if you've done it, well done. If you haven't, and you've looked at your pattern, the numbers just don't add up. You know, it's the printing error. It's not the pattern, it's the printing error. But if you're new to crochet, you're going to be confused. You want to start with a magic circle. I'll leave a link below for that. But if you've done the head, you more than likely will have got the magic circle down. 6 double crochet in the magic circle. Draw your tail, tighten it up a bit. Working in the round. So the first stitch will be in the first one of the previous round. You're going to increase 6 times. So increase is double crochet, this is UK terminology, twice in 1 stitch. That's an increase. And then pop your stitch marker in. If you haven't got a stitch marker, use a piece of yarn or a safety pin. Safety pin's the best because it won't come out. So you know where the beginning is. And then do that all the way around. 1, 2. 2 stitches in 1 stitch. Do it all the way around and I'll meet you back at the stitch marker. Next round, take your stitch marker out. Increase 2 stitches in 1. Pop your stitch marker back in the first, and the next stitch 1 double crochet, increase, sink 1 double crochet. Do that all the way around. 2 1 2 1, and you'll end on a 1 double crochet at the stitch marker. I'll meet you there. Next round, stitch marker out, 1 double crochet in the first, pop your stitch marker back in, and then another double crochet the next one, and then the increase. That is 1 double crochet stitch, 1 double crochet stitch, and increase. Do that all the way around. I'll meet you back at the stitch marker. Next round, you're going to do similar to this last one, but you're going to do 1 more double crochet. 1 2 3. Pop your stitch marker, go back, or do the first one and then put your stitch marker back in, and then it's an increase. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, increase. Do that all the way around. I'll meet you back at the stitch marker. Next round, stitch marker out. You want 1 2 3 and 4 double crochet. Go back to the first one if you haven't already, and then your increase. You see there's a pattern. Do that all the way around. I'll meet you back at the stitch marker. Take your stitch marker out. The last one of increase, last round, you want 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back, pop your stitch marker in, and then increase. And you want to do that all the way around. And at the end of that round, you have 42 stitches. I'll meet you back at the stitch marker. There you go. As the printing error on my pattern is as it is, I've had to correct it. Because the next, we don't increase anymore. Also, before we go any further, sew your tail in, thread your needle and go round and round. Make sure you've pulled the circle at the beginning tight. You don't want the stuffing coming out. And then sew that in. I'm not going to do mine, but you do yours now and then we'll continue. According to my pattern, for the next one round, you just put 1 in each stitch around, which is fine. But then you want to go up the body and then you decrease. So instead of putting 2 stitches, you make the 2 stitches go to 1 stitch. But you want that cylindrical shape for the body. So all it is a printing error with numbers. That's all that is that they've done. I don't know if it's in your pattern or not, but I'm only saying that because it's definitely in mine and I've had to, I'll show you, I've had to write my numbers over the top. So I know it's on mine and I bet you it's on yours. Anyway, for the next 6 rounds, you want to do 1 double crochet in each stitch around. You should have 42 all the time going round and round. Don't forget to pop your stitch marker in the first, and I will do my 6 off camera and I'll come back and show you the next rounds. All done. I've put my stitch marker at the front because that's how I like to do it. You'll put yours there. It's a decrease round. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochet, and to decrease just like you did on the head, front loop only. In the next stitch, grab your yarn and pull through. Go into the next stitch, grab your yarn and pull through. 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through. Remember not to do it too tight or you'll pull your work in. And do that all the way around. 1, I've got caught. I've done it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, decrease, front loop only, and yarn over. Do that all the way around to your stitch marker and I'll tell you what the next round is. That round done, you want to do 2 rounds of 1 double crochet in each stitch around. 2 rounds. I'll get to mine, meet you back at the stitch marker and I'll show you the next round. There you go. The next round is the same as the previous decrease round, exactly the same, but you do 1 less stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decrease, front loop only, 3 loops and yarn over. Do that all the way around. I'll meet you back at the stitch marker. Next 2 rounds is 1 double crochet in all the stitches around. 2 rounds. I'll do mine and I'll meet you back at the stitch marker. You're going to do for the next round as you've done before, but 1 less stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3. Always check your stitch marker, pop it back in. and then you decrease. Front loop only, not too tight, yarn over. 3 double crochet and decrease all the way around. I'll meet you back at the stitch marker. There you go, it's taking shape. Next 2 rounds, 1 double crochet in each stitch around for 2 rounds. I'll meet you back at the stitch marker. Nearly done. Now you want to decrease again, but you're only going to do 2 double crochet and decrease. 1, 2, and then you'll decrease. A little bit tight. Do that all the way around. I'll meet you back at the stitch marker and then we'll do the last round. There you go. Your last round is 1 stitch in each stitch around and you have 18 stitches. I'll come back to the stitch marker and we'll fasten off. There you go, all done. Take your stitch marker out, go into the first stitch, grab your yarn and pull through the loop on your hook, yarn over. Now give yourself plenty, there will be plenty of yarn, and then I'm not going to do it because I want to ravel this back on the ball and give it a snip. And then what you do is you just pull it out and pull it snug, and that gives it a knot. And then with the stuffing, you want to take some stuffing out of the packaging and gently put it in. If it's really cloggy, which it will be because it's been packaged for a long time, then just tease your stuffing apart like this. Just keep teasing it so it's nice and airy and fluffy, and then pop it in. Because, here's one I made earlier, you want a firm feel on the body and the head, but you want a firm feel, but you don't want it over stuffing so it distorts your stitches. You want your stitches to stay nice, and that's why I said close the first hole up tight. You don't want stitches poking, stuffing, not stitches, stuffing poking through. And that's it. I'll do the limbs and the tummy in the next video. They're looking cute, aren't they? The hair will be on a video on its own, depending how long the limbs and the tummy takes. Anyway, thank you very much. I just need to name this hedgehog when I've done. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe. That does help my channel out a lot. I've got many other videos on my channel if you want to take a look at the playlists, see if there's anything you fancy having a go at, especially if you're brand new to crochet. Any questions, please leave them below this video and then I'll get back to you. I'll catch you on the next video when we do tummy, limbs, his legs and the scarf. Bye for now.